Well, speaking of misconceptions, that's one thing in relation to Furiosa I saw a little bit of. You don't see this as much anymore, but that idea of like, oh, this movie flopped because they gender swapped Max. It's like, well, it's a different character. Movies with female leads always flop. It's just like one of those like talking points.
It's clickbait.
I watch so you don't have to.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Ladies and gentlemen, this video was supposed to be a Venom 3 trailer reaction, and I'll probably still be working on that video by the time you see this. But I had to take a moment to point something out that I found to be very interesting. The clip you just watched is from a Red Letter Media video called The Death of Movie Theaters. Now, I don't know jack shit about this channel. I've never watched a single one of their videos prior to today. But they do have 1.53 million subscribers, so I'm assuming a lot of you know who they are and what they are about. Now, obviously, there was a portion of their discussion that focused on the dialogue around Furiosa and why it flopped. And yes, they brought up the fact that a lot of channels were saying that this movie flopped because they gender swapped Max. Now, for any of you who follow me regularly, you know that I am not one of those channels. I defended this movie when others were telling me that I shouldn't, and I caught a lot of shit for it. So anyway, they used my thumbnail next to all of these other thumbnails, basically creating misconceptions about my stance on this movie, ironically. Now, I expect the average brain-dead commenter to judge a video based purely on a thumbnail or a title. I get that all the time. But I would expect a fellow YouTuber, let alone a YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers, do just a little bit more research before they use my thumbnail to support their own narrative. I mean, my videos are only 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes long, and I'm sure that they have a team of people helping them create content unlike myself. So is it really that much to ask for them to put just a little bit more effort into the content they are making? Especially when it comes to making accusations about other channels. Now, I know that they don't give a fuck about me, they're too big to even worry about me. And I'm sure that they're going to have fans and simps that come to their defense, because that's usually how things go. But to me, there is no defense. There is no excuse for making comments on videos or talking about someone's videos without actually watching them. Now, some of you might say, well, it's good publicity and that's going to be good for your channel. I'm going to make this very clear. I've never had any help with my channel. Everything that I've built so far has been done with my own hard work. And portraying my channel to be something that it's not is not the type of publicity that I want. Especially when a channel this size should be using their platform to set an example. You see, Red Letter Media got so concerned with trying to sound like the smartest guys in the room that they forgot to do their actual research. Bare minimum media is what they should be called, apparently. I actually argued against this narrative, and if you would have taken just a few extra minutes, you would have known that. I guess I really shouldn't be surprised by this when half of YouTube does the exact same thing. And don't blame the title or the thumbnail for being misleading or being clickbait, when the real problem is you are too f***ing lazy to actually watch the video. If you have a problem with the way people create thumbnails and titles, then take it up with YouTube, because that's what the platform wants. Unless, of course, you have millions of subscribers and a built-in fan base. And I'll be damned if I'm going to spend this much time making videos only for people to not watch them or try to misrepresent them in some way. In conclusion, I say f*** you, Red Letter Media, and back to your regularly scheduled programs.
Y'all be cool. Right on.